not convinced that birds are real at all. They go offline like someone pulled the wall. My brain's been fizzing like a soda stream. And the forecast says the sky's about to scream. Tell me why the ducks are chanting, why the bathtub lights are slanting, why my therapist just texted low good luck. I don't know what to do. That's One Tub Season 2. Gas Panic, Preston in the stew. Rubber ducks and deja vu. Yeah, the whole damn show's askew. Would you punch a bear for bragging rights? Someone said they smell like motorbikes. My brain's still buzzing like a faulty fuse. And last night I dreamt in lowercase views. Tell me why the water's humming, why the chaos keeps on coming, why the bubble started unionizing too. I don't know what to do. That's One Tub Season 2. Gas Panic, Preston breaking through. Chaos bubble storm the room. This whole damn show's a zoo. Maybe we're glitching in a bathtub dream, surfing lukewarm currents on a cosmic stream. Gas is taking notes like he's plotting a coup. Panic spinning circles like a rubber duckaroo. Preston saw the future and said, yeah, no, I'm keeping that too. I still don't know what to do. That's One Tub Season 2. Gas Panic, Preston pulling through. Rubber ducks unite the crew, and somehow chaos feels brand new. That's One Tub Season 2. Gas Panic, Preston pulling through. Rubber ducks unite the crew, and somehow chaos feels brand new.
You know,
What's
we're gonna start this off a little different, boys.
okay?
There's something different about this experience here. We're not live right now.
Thank God.
Baka's not here.
Baka's not here.
Yeah,
It's
that's weird.
It's a little weird. But no, yeah, we're going strictly to recording only. Make it a little bit easier on us. See if this frees us up to do a little bit more with it. I felt like we were kind of constrained with the live streaming of it, but
Now,
like more freedom doing it this way.
now we can do it whenever
Yeah.
the hell we want.
exactly. And the nice thing is now, instead of uploading at 6 a.m. on Fridays, we're going to be uploading the new releases on Mondays at 12 noon. Just like all your other major podcast people, we will be launching at the same time as everybody else in the world. So, Bad Friends, they go live at about 8:30 in the morning Eastern Standard Time. Well, you know what you want to listen to after that? Two Dads, One Tub.
Look at
Yeah,
that.
you could.
That's
do that.
what you want to listen to. Because that comes out at noon Eastern Standard Time, which is going to be awesome. Notable. What are you up to, man? This is not like old school pie. You're here.
Yeah.
I mean, I can act like you walk through the fucking door and be like, hey, buddy. And we can go that
This
route.
is our first.
or-
This is our first podcast of the year too, so it only made sense to have notable.
Yeah. Yeah. And we did that. We just had the big announcement. He is now getting pegged in the
24/7.
J-Peggers. So 24/7. And Eeyore likes to watch. So
I'm sending him this clip, by the way,
so for
just for him.
those of y'all that don't know, you're gonna have to listen to a lot more episodes
Who the hell's
from the
Eeyore?
previous season. Yep, to figure out. See, Notable's got to go back and listen to all the episodes.
He needs to go back.
I know I'm not.
He needs to go back and listen to all the episodes. Not only that, but also understand who's in my chat.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Eeyore's in Preston's chat all the time. when we're
Still?
streaming.
I still have. I'm so sorry, Preston. I keep missing them.
No, you said last
But,
time I streamed, which is very rare these days.
Lately,
Yeah. Come Monday, that's changing.
It'll
Good.
be all right.
Last time I streamed, you both were in stream for a second, and he said hi to you, but his name isn't Eeyore in chat. We just call him Eeyore.
That's
all I
that's
remember
my
is
fault.
just.
That's so fair.
So it's my fault he's called Eeyore now, but
Why? Has he got a
No,
tail,
no,
or is he
that's
lazy?
not true. That's not true. It's his fault.
It's his
that he's
fault.
called
Oh, yeah, I mean,
Eeyore.
it's his fault. It's my fault the name stuck.
It's in our friend group now too. So he hates it.
So the first PvE podcast episode I ever listened to, y'all's first one, which was Fantasy Critic.
Yep.
Like that's why. Like it was, you had two super upbeat, excited guys chatting about video games, and then here comes Eeyore.
Here comes
Yeah,
Josh,
this
who sounds like he's sad all the
Got it. Now
time.
I understand.
Here comes Josh.
I know a couple of those people.
Here comes Josh. GTA 6 is now not coming out till 2027. And I won't
just
get
gave-
any points.
Actually, it's supposed to come out at the end of this year. That's what the rumor is.
So, okay, we haven't done year 2 of the Fantasy Critic yet, but needless to say, I won.
Yeah.
Needless to say,
Congrats.
I won. Both Elijah and Josh were close, but neither of them were even close to touching me. Neither of them were. I won because I predicted GTA 6 wouldn't release, and I counterpicked it. For those who aren't caught up, it's fantasy.
I thought GTA was going to come out last year. That's
People in
insane.
January last year thought it was coming out, and I said, "Hell no!" Because
Yeah.
you have to keep it. You have to keep in
No,
mind.
they'll wait till the next console.
You have to keep in mind that at the time in January, GTA was set to be released in May.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And so people are like, it's going to have, they put a date, and I go, remember when Red Dead
that
2 was,
doesn't mean anything.
remember when Red Dead 2 was delayed 2 times? Remember when GTA 5 was delayed 4 times? Yeah, no, that's not happening.
Do you remember when
True.
GTA 6 was delayed 47 times?
Yeah,
in one
real.
year?
So
Elder Scrolls. I mean, who said that?
Elder Scrolls got announced and then never got a date. So is it delayed, or did they actually just only started working on it like last year?
That might be true.
Probably both. So yeah, I mean, this is kind of a new experience. I'm pretty excited about it. A little bit to cover real quick. Like we said at the beginning of the show, we can pretty much record this whenever the hell we want to now. Makes it a little bit easier on us. So it frees Gas and I up to kind of focus on channel growth over on Twitch at GP Playhouse and work on social medias and things like that. YouTube, I just got started up on it today, trying to figure out how I want to do that, the strategy with it, but that'll come. But you know, as always, we're still going to be available on all your major platforms except for Amazon because fuck that guy. And
Rawr.
you know, we still hope that you'll give us a 5-star review. Leave us a message in there, like leave a little message in the review section. That does help when you type something out.
You stink.
Look, I'm fine with that.
As long as it's 5 stars.
You put 5 stars, and you also put your dick smells like elderberries.
No,
and cabbage.
if that is not the majority of our comments this week, I will know
I
that
feel
people.
disappointed, right?
Yeah, I would be disappointed. So I was about to do a bit where I was going to think of something off the top of my head of you need to write X in the comments this week. Nope, it's your dick smells like elderberries and
elderberries.
cabbage.
And
Elderberry, cabbage. So, you know, and you know, as always, you know, check us out, download it. It helps us out, helps the algorithm out, gets us out there. But the cool thing is we are changing it up a little bit. We are going from a 2-hour episode to anywhere from an hour to an hour and a half. Just depends on how the episode goes. If we're done talking about stuff, we'll end it. If somebody shows up randomly that wants to come jump into the podcast, we'll bring them in. It's now not going to be like we're going to have a structured podcast, but
I think it's going to end up being more structured as far as
It
the
will be.
podcast goes.
it will be. But, say Dadpole texts us and says, "Hey, fuckers, pull me down."
Speaking of that guy, he showed up at the stream today.
Hell yeah. But like now we have the benefit of basically like somebody coming to the studio and knocking on the door and coming in and just showing up,
Yeah.
surprise guests, which is great.
Yeah, that's great.
So editing's going to be so much easier on Preston. as
Thank
well.
God.
So,
Oh,
Yeah, I was about to say, I didn't think about that at first either.
so anyways, that's kind of the housekeeping. We're going to kind of end the old school housekeeping. We really did that for the visual effects of gas breaking every time. So
Hey, him breaking is always funny.
It was funny.
It is. Now he just has to live with me in live streams and the random
And
shit I say
social media.
and social media nowadays.
yeah. Go to
Oh,
the
that's right. Yeah, I forgot. I got to post that picture you sent me.
go to the GP Playhouse TikTok if you want to see the latest musings of Panic
or
having
Facebook.
having a little too much free time.
I have not put the 2 new reels on Facebook yet. I'm kind of holding off. I'm trying to figure out that algorithm for Facebook.
Gotcha.
It's better than TikTok's right now.
It is.
I will say that.
It is.
All of our videos are like they'll take off on that first initial upload, and we'll hit like 100 views like within the first couple of hours.
That's
And then it-
TikTok in general.
Well, this is Facebook.
That's
but it
Facebook.
dies off for a little bit. But over the next 5 or 6 days, it'll gain 100 to 150 views.
Yeah.
So it's residual gains there. So eventually, when something takes off on Facebook, it's going to take off and still keep growing.
Yep.
So it tends to do better over there. I do like the platform better, to be honest. I like the real platform better than I do TikToks.
A lot of people will agree with you in terms of the algorithm. The problem is, I'm not saying that this is a problem for you guys. This is mainly a problem for people who rely on uploads being the thing they make money. Reels doesn't pay its creators unless you're like one of their partners.
Nope, that's a lie.
Oh, really? Did they change that?
Yep,
It's
they've
just like
changed it.
TikTok
So yeah, so I've got the only reason why we're doing Facebook is so one of the girls on the softball team that my daughters play on, their dad, Brandon, I'll shout him out, Brandon Adams. I may actually see if he wants to join us one day for the podcast, and come on and talk. He's actually a comedian, but I got 100,000 followers or something like that on Facebook. He made almost 20K in November on Facebook.
Is that Instagram and Facebook? Because people uploading to Reels just on
Yeah. So that's the
Yeah.
meta. That's the meta.
Yeah.
So he made 20K between Instagram and Facebook.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. The people who end up getting the partnership things. If I were to start posting on Reels today, I would make no money until I'm cross posting between both and then reach a certain threshold. That's what I'm saying.
So
But it's the same threshold for like initial.
it's
like,
10,000.
Yeah, 10,000 followers.
Yeah, 10,000. So, but the cool thing is they have a star system. So, like on TikTok, if you get to a certain point, you can get gifts on your like your lives and stuff.
Oh yeah, give me a galaxy. Give me a galaxy.
Yeah, that stuff, and you get paid that way. Well, on Facebook, on the Reels, there's stars, so people can give stars on your Reels, and you'll get
Kinda like
paid.
bits.
That's nice.
Yeah, kind of like bits.
That's nice.
So it's not a whole lot. It's a better payout ratio, but. But anyways, so yeah, we've got a lot of social media stuff coming up for 2026, changing a little bit of things. But
I don't know if you guys looked at the Runner Show yet, but for guest, I put no table.
yeah, no table. I also have the
Everybody.
big PP.
Yeah, you do have the big peepee.
Um,
That's not changing. Big peepee, small peepee.
so yeah, I brought that shit in
Immediately.
right at the beginning. So no, man. One thing that we're gonna keep the same. So on this episode, you're gonna get the random weather, and so why don't you take that away, Preston?
The random weather this week, we find ourselves in Hooker, Oklahoma. Just like in our last place, Toadsuck, Arkansas. Today, the Hooker is covered in a nice thick white with 30-degree weather with inches of snow. Inches being a typical measurement that town has to deal with. This has been your random weather report.
And that's women. That's women inches, not
not
men inches.
Yeah, women inches, not men inches. This has been your random weather report. Notable thoughts?
Good. To be fair, the woman inches usually is more. Never mind.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I don't have a ruler here to show it, but
guys, I swear it was like 6 inches, 3 inches of snow.
yeah, it's you were looking at you were measuring on the centimeter side.
Oh, my apologies.
So that's it. So on if you look on a ruler, you have two sides, and they're pretty close together as far as the lines. You've got the CM side and the M side.
Oh, okay.
Well, the M side is women's measurements.
Yeah.
That's women's inches, and the CM side is men's inches. So when a guy says 8 inches, it's really 3 inches.
Yeah, because we know that
in women's measurement.
Because M stands for measurement, C stands for cool measurement, and obviously cool measurement is for the guys.
I was thinking of another C that it could have stood for, but
cock measurement.
yeah.
So what was weird? I was setting up my microphone and doing the VST plugins and stuff. So I downloaded Reaper plugins.
Oh, yep.
When you pull it up in Wavelink, it says Cockos. Instead of Reaper plugins, it just says Cockos.
Why do I feel a GP Playhouse ad coming on? Are you hungry this morning? Get ready for some Cockos chocolate cock cereal. Cockos.
It sounds like the goddamn fucking chickens from Zelda.
Cockos?
Once you go chocolate, you'll never come back. Anyways,
each Coco with a creamy middle center.
All right. So how was your 2025?
My 2025 was crazy from the streaming perspective, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty nuts. Ended up with about 600 and something extra followers. It was 610 more than I was the previous year.
Nice.
I had about 700 and I think it was 700 or 701. I was at 90 in November of 2024.
Wow.
That would be the increase.
That's just cramped.
You guys, your bullshit and unicorn definitely were the reasons as to why it bounced so heavily. After that, though, I'll take credit. Fine.
You should.
Yeah.
I'm not used to it. But yeah, I'll take credit.
Look, we'll take credit for like the first 35 extra followers you got.
It wasn't 35.
After that, it was
like
all
400.
you. After that, it was all you, man.
I mean, here's the reality. Like, Notable's like the most consistent streamer friend that we have.
Oh yeah.
Most of the time, most days it's twice a day.
Yeah. Well, when you don't got a job.
When you say consistent, yes, like on a daily basis, you can count on him. I feel like you and I are pretty consistent because we have a set schedule of Sunday, Wednesday, Friday. So, I mean, consistency is key for us too, because we're consistent on our actual streams. But Notable's got that Like he's there. Like that's my like when I'm working from home, Notable's on my TV.
I tried.
I don't get to chat as much as I would like to. I have the last couple of days.
You have.
Yesterday I got to chat with two amazing dudes that were streaming together. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. Although I never got my drum solo. I was a little sad about that. But that's okay. He was busy. He was killing it. I think they had a total of, I think it stayed at like 33 viewers shared. Notable was sitting at, 21, 22 the whole time, which is wild. So
It's definitely one of the better streams I've had. That's for sure.
yeah,
I think that might have been. I think that might have been the third or fourth best. The third or fourth stream like that was like that the entire the entirety of a year now.
yeah, it's only going to get better, man. It's 2026.
Yeah.
It's only going to get better.
I'm hoping.
I go back and I look at we had a lot of great things come out of 2025. A lot of great things come out of 2025. There's some
Made a
not
lot of
so
good
great
friends.
things. Yeah, and that's the biggest thing. I mean, we met Preston in 2025.
Yeah.
Notable in 2025. We've pretty much all been hanging out for
Baka.
a year.
Oh,
Baka
Baka.
2025.
Yeah, that
can't-
one. I got. Hold on. I gotta just for a sec. I swore to God that you guys were friends for years at the rate that Baka talks to you guys. I seriously thought it was like 3 or 4 years minimum.
Mm-mm.
I did not had any idea it was just last year. That's crazy.
Chump Norris is another one. Chump Norris, he's to be honest, we met him in 2024.
Yeah, right at the end.
Right at the end of 2024, so pretty much 25. And we've got some really good people that have come into our lives on the streaming side that we spend a lot of time with in our free time.
And I'm just going to say this: if you're listening and you didn't hear your name, there's a lot of people that we're not naming right now.
Yeah,
because
it's not
exclusive to that
a-
list.
Yeah, it's not.
If
just
they were to
exclusive
name
that
all the
list.
names, period end, it would take an hour and a half.
No, literally.
Right,
Yeah.
Literally.
So
Yeah.
like that's why it's
Yeah.
happening. That covers all the
The-
bases. You're good.
the names. So the names that we named are people that are part of the podcast right now. So that's one of the
Yeah.
biggest things that we got out of 2025. Baka is, the moderator,
Like super mod.
super mod for our channel and really for our Discord as well, for our community. And then Chump. The reason why Chump gets introduced and mentioned is, Chump's kind of partially responsible for the namesake of the podcast.
Yeah.
Not fully, but the daddy tub was started by me and Chump, and it just evolved into two dads, one tub. So it's not a knock towards anybody, but I mean, to be honest, we've made so many new friends in 2025. I mean, 2 weeks ago, no, not even 2 weeks ago, last Friday, which was our first stream of 2026, we made 25 new
Ooh.
friends.
Yeah.
All Parkish.
Yep. So, I'm pretty excited about that. But, a lot's changed too. You and I both started the year with separate channels. So, we had our own
We did.
channels. We had our own stuff going on and grew those.
Much like how the podcast is evolving, that's kind of how we took that approach too.
Yeah. But yeah, so I mean 2025 was great in 90% of the aspects. There's about 10% of 2025 that I could tell to go fuck itself.
Real.
And that's as far as
a little low.
that's as far okay, 15%.
Yeah.
But that's as 20%.
There you go.
Um,
Now you're getting to the numbers.
Fine. 21.7.
Now you're getting too. That's too accurate. You can't do that. That just sounds weird. Can't do that, no.
I mean, I can do the math real quick because I hold fucking grudges. That's my problem.
Nah, I never would have guessed that.
I do a good job at hiding them.
Sometimes.
No,
Guess-
I do a good job hiding them outside of our personal conversations.
That's fair.
There you go.
I was gonna say there's the qualifier.
That's an accurate statement.
There's the most important qualifier.
In private,
for
no.
everything you are.
I almost came into this episode and I just didn't have time that as we were talking about 2025, I would have secret awards called Tubbies. And I would give I would give the awards out.
Tub of the week.
And I would be like, and that brings me to my next Tubby. And one of them I did, like, I had like 3 off the top of my head, but I just didn't write any of them down. One of them was the spiciest goes to Panic.
For about a 4-month period.
For like a 4-month period.
Look, I'm sorry, people. I was stressed out, overwhelmed. We weren't getting any help. That's as far as I'm going. As far as I'm going with that.
Totally justified.
So
God, like I hated everything. Like I wanted to quit streaming.
I can vouch for that, and he did.
Yep.
So,
Gas, remember how we jumped into a call and we're like, we got to get him off this cliff?
Yeah, we really did. Yeah.
We got to figure something out.
And I think that's why Panic refers to me as his rock now. Like,
he's my rock.
That was painfully obvious the second I met you two.
He's my rock. He keeps me
Painfully
he keeps me grounded. So look, I know I make fun of Gas, and it's not in a hateful way or he's my brother. So of course I'm going to do stupid shit and make fun of him because I love him.
My philosophy on that, if somebody doesn't make fun of you, they don't give a shit about
Words
you.
of aggravation is my love language.
Yeah. They don't fucking care about you if you don't make fun of them. You just don't care in the least.
But
period.
So I mean, and it's something I don't like to talk about, and I usually try to I have to apologize about this publicly to anybody that's going to go back and listen to this. I do apologize for not taking things super serious when people bring them up in our chats and in conversations. I don't do well with it because I don't want to get angry, or I don't want to get into a mindset where it's just going to derail what we're doing. If I'm having a good time, I don't want to talk about that. I want to, keep focusing on what we're doing. So I tend to make jokes and, one good thing, we all met because of the night shift community, and as much as we absolutely hated to see it go, it was time for it to go. It had served its purpose to an extent. And if it would have stayed true to the original core, I think it would have served an amazing purpose for years to come. But it just kind of went a different direction than we expected.
I'm gonna caveat that because I don't know that it would have, honestly, because I think that you and I have a new outlook on those types of communities now. I think that our heart was in the right place. Yeah. But I think that if we had the same outlook now that we do, if we would have had the same outlook then that we do now, I don't think we ever would have done it.
I think it would have been a different community. It would have been a lot like what we have now.
I was gonna say it would be called GP Playhouse, and it's what you guys currently have.
And it's nothing against those communities. I just don't.
Notable, what do you think about those statements?
Bullshit.
You think that what we're saying is
a little bit? I think you guys would have done as in the community itself would have been absolutely flourished the way exactly how you guys wanted it to from the beginning. If this is just my opinion, if you guys enforced how you wanted it to be a little bit more, sure you may have pissed people off and or burned bridges or whatever, but like if you guys had a bigger band hammer and not so nicey nice with a lot of shit, I think you guys would have had a really great community across the board. That's my personal opinion.
So to your fact there, I agree with you, and that's what we're trying to say is
I think
if
it
we
would
would have
well for a long time.
so the community we have now, GP Playhouse, we're doing like that's what it is.
Yeah, that's 100%.
It's the same thing as what we started out with. We still support each other. We still love each other. Anybody in our community, we're going to celebrate them. We're going to help them do, to achieve whatever they want to achieve. But the thing is, they have to be willing to put in the work.
Yep.
That's where I think that's what gets lost amongst people is it's human nature to want to follow the path of least resistance.
Correct. And that's the reason why I was saying that. That's the reason why I have that thought process. And the way you guys have your community set up now is perfect. It really is. It's exactly how it would have been. If that was how the night shift had turned, it'd still be sitting there. It'd still be doing well. And the toxicity would have disappeared. And it just would have been hard to, I don't know how, there would have been a weird transition period for like a month and a half, 2 months.
I think that we also took a lot of the burden on ourselves.
Yes,
to go
100%.
and support everybody that we can, or that we could, even to the point to where like we were sacrificing time that we had set aside for us. And we don't really do that as much now. We still support people, but we're not as visible all the time. Like when the night shift was
life.
Like when the night shift was going like near the beginning of the resurgence of the night shift, dude, I can't tell you how many times like Panic and I would run into like we wouldn't even be talking to each other like in a voice chat or something like that, but we would be in streams of the same people, and then we would be like, all right, I gotta go chat with somebody else for a little while, and then we would bounce and we'd still end up in the same stream for a little while. It was just like it was too much. It was too much. It made it not fun to a degree for us. Like I loved seeing people like grow.
Yeah.
And that was one of the whole big things about it.
Yeah.
But we were hindering our own growth because we were trying to help other people grow.
Yeah. That's why I always tell everybody on a constant basis, I got ADHD. I mean, it's not an excuse. It's a reality. Me remembering to go into somebody's stream is very difficult for me. But I will try to be in any stream I can be at any given point in time. And that's you guys being in that position where you were running this thing. There was a lot of demand. I get it from their perspective, but like you guys are also human. There needed to be a lot more in a nicer way than this, but go fuck yourself. And we're busy.
Well, there was for about 4 months.
I'm just saying though.
From one of us.
That's just my thought process. It's just like you guys did what you could from what I could see. Now I didn't pay attention to Discord all that much. I kind of just used it and I went into people's streams on occasion. I still don't even use my own Discord that often. But like truthfully, the way that it was going, it was perfect to me. I thought it was a really good way of doing it, and I'm sure just a few bad apples here and there just made it all be impossible to deal with. It's from your guys' perspective, having lives, children, families, anything period end, on top of having to take care of, in my mind, at some given point in time, children as well, from not your family, it would be taxing, draining, and I would give up as well. And I totally understand why it went under.
Yeah, and it's not necessarily bad apples. I
agree with that.
We took direction. We took suggestions that we didn't think about thoroughly. We didn't
I guess
vet.
that's true.
We didn't vet it the way we should have, and actually sat down and talked about it, and really considered what we were looking at doing, and we made some changes that just didn't work.
As dumb as this sounds, I kind of half-assedly blame myself after I got to know you guys because I could have helped you a lot. 'Cause I
Well,
don't do anything.
I mean,
I
hindsight's
know that
always
sounds dumb,
20/20.
but
Could you though? That's all we need is notable. Supposed to be in a meeting with somebody and be like, shit, I forgot.
hey, you know what? I would have been there. I would have given it a fucking big try. But the thing is, though, is that if we could have then been getting myself around the fact that if I said blank needed to do X at the time and get into the meeting with myself, I get what you're getting at. But like, give me that hammer.
Oh yeah, Notable would have gone crazy with the hammer. He likes
I
Big
would
Hammer.
love that
as a mod.
He liked Big
so
Hammer.
I don't even know that it was necessarily like bad suggestions that we followed, like without completely vetting. I think the mentality that Panic and I took going into it was that we didn't want it to be our community. We wanted it to be the community's community, and we tried to let it do its own thing. And I think
where we fucked up.
The hindsight on our part is that it should have just been our community and like gone from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
My perspective on it, now being able to reflect on it, it was just a lot of people wanted a lot of different things. And some people wanted things and didn't necessarily either want to step up to it or didn't feel like they could step up and do it. And either people were busy or were already at their wits. I mean, like, you saw me at the end of the night shift times and how frustrated I was with things. I just think, I think a lot of it was a lot of people wanting different things, not realizing everyone's bandwidths, and it's just falling apart. And people's feelings got hurt. And luckily for a lot of those, like, people have talked through those things, and like for the most part, like, everyone's kind of talked through it for the most part. Most people, there's a handful of people who aren't probably ever going to talk about it, or try and rebuild bridges or whatever, or even be cordial. But even with that, it's like, one, it's dumb streamer drama. I don't care. But two, it's like, at the end of the day, like, if not everyone was on board going in a direction, like, the thing wasn't going to last. And like what Notable said was right. It's like, it should have been what GP Playhouse is currently, which is your guys' community. What we say goes. Like, even we had a situation. I don't know if this is the podcast where we talk about it, where y'all had to ban someone for doxing. And that would have looked, that would have looked completely different under NS versus GP.
Yeah, it would have been way different.
Yeah.
It would have been, what do we
committee decision.
do? How do we handle this? Gas and I are the ones getting fucked, but what do y'all want to do about it? Like, that's probably not the right way to term that,
Frame it.
or phrase it. But that's the truth. A lot of times it was Gas and I are playing the bad guy because nobody wanted to hurt somebody's feelings.
Let me do it.
I hurt.
what?
No,
Well-
let's. I hurt. Hold
I
on.
wish we would have known that back
I
then.
also hurt some
You fucking
feelings.
should have asked.
I also
Yeah,
hurt some
Pres-
feelings, and I did not care.
Now, look, that 4 months is spicy. That 4 months I was spicy. I hurt a lot of feelings.
Oh yeah.
I made some people angry.
The big thing here, the whole entire fucking overarching thing was the fact that you guys had created a community that was really good together. You guys all really had, honestly, it was something special. Truthfully, everybody was getting supported. Everybody was actually going into other people's streams. There was raid nights. There was everything else in existence. Sure, it wasn't coordinated correctly, but you guys hit it on the nose. The problem is that you were too nice.
Yeah.
As dumb as that sounds.
Well, and
Because that's the whole point of being part of the night shift, was to be in a community where everybody was able to be buddy and friends.
I still like to think
Egos.
that we are the guys that will give you the shirt off our back within reason. If you don't give us a reason to not care about you or want to help you or want to support you, if you are somebody that we see potential, or we have a friendship with, or not necessarily even that
We see effort.
we see effort. The biggest thing, Gas and I have been, talking here lately, and a big thing that I have been adamant about here lately is what I call hollow follows.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want hollow.
Oh.
I don't want hollow follows.
Nope.
And whether people like it or not, support communities are a lot of hollow follows. You do get a chance to build a foundation with some people here and there that you click with and you vibe with. And that's
Yep.
what happens is little clicks happen. And we had a lot of those. And we
Yep.
still have those in our community now in the GP Playhouse. There's like a click, but we vibe with everybody now overall. So, but they're not hollow follows. They are people that will show up and hang out and chat or throw out ideas, or, we do a thing where we host Redneck Brawl Fight Night, and we had 9 or 10 people show up this last one for the first one. I think it's only going to grow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sad I missed it.
You need to come to this next one.
Yeah, well, I don't
February
remember when I
7th.
was busy with something. I didn't remember what. The fuck it
February
Like-
7th. I think it was your birthday or something like that.
Yeah.
was.
I think,
No.
and
Was it?
that's only going to grow
I
because
think
it's
it was.
just a good time. We make fun of people boxing each other.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was
Look-
my birthday. I had to do my birthday stuff on Saturday. You're right. It
So-
was.
The beatdown of a moose knuckle happened.
But, one thing I can say is Gas and I, when we abandoned our other channels, we made it a point to put in effort.
Yes.
On
I was
this
confused
channel.
by the beatdown of Moose Knuckle.
Oh yeah, pound cake,
wrestler
pound
name
cake.
or actual Moose
Yeah,
Knuckle?
Yeah, pound
Both.
cake, beat down moose knuckle. Moose
Both.
knuckle.
Oh my god. Okay.
Both.
You're good. I just
Um,
you got me. You
so-
got me. Just like I went left turn there for a second. What?
so the weird thing is, this is a wildly serious podcast, and I did not want that to be that way. But reflecting on
Notable
reflecting
didn't ask
on
for
the-
structure.
I wanted
Well,
structure.
but-
I wanted a real one.
But reflecting on the last year, I mean, a lot of things happened, and
that's-
some of
that's
it's
what it
it's
is.
serious. But moving into the latter half of 2025, like June, July timeframe, when we started GP Playhouse, we started from scratch, and yeah, our
Could have
follower
very
count.
easily-
Yeah, we could have just changed Gas's or mine into GP Playhouse and had a automatic 700 to 1,500 followers, depending on which channel we chose. But we didn't do that. We wanted to prove, because that was another thing that got said, and I heard it from several different people and in different moments, that it was hard to take people seriously, that their channels weren't growing. And that kind of hurt. Like, it hurt
Yeah.
our feelings to an extent, but not in a woe is me kind of way. It was more of a, you know what? Fuck yeah, fuck this. We're going to show you.
Yeah.
And that's what we've done. So, and I'm not like patting ourselves on the back, but it just goes to show, if you're willing to put in the effort, you're willing to take the time, you're willing to put the work in, learn the things that you need to
consistent.
learn, be consistent.
I don't know how to do anything. I'm just consistent.
Growth is going to happen whether you're, and for consistency, but you put in the work as far as getting to know your community. You know more about those people that show up in your stream than I do.
Yeah, that's true.
You know your followers,
Yeah,
and
I try to.
that's
But
where networking and growth come in. So, effort is the biggest benefit for streaming. If you want to grow, if you want to achieve something, you have to be willing to put it. You got to be willing to put in the work. It's like I tell my daughters.
Educated effort.
So it's like I tell my daughters, they want to go to college for softball. Well, if they just do what they're doing, right now, without the extra work, if they just go to practice and go to their lessons, they're probably not going to make it to college on a softball scholarship.
I mean, they could, depending
They'll
on
be
college.
they'll be fine. They'll be fine. Yeah, well,
On a
they're not going to make it
scholarship.
to a Division One.
Yeah.
They're not going to.
Yeah.
They're
On
not going to make it to a
scholarship.
Division One school. But if they're willing to work out for 30 minutes a day,
There we go.
put in their reps on their off time when they're not doing lessons. So if they're just sitting in their room listening to music, okay, put in some reps for softball. You don't have to have full go time, just the motions, putting in the motions. But if they do that extra stuff, that's only going to benefit them down the road. And it may not be softball, but in life, that's going to benefit them one way or the other. So, so I use the hashtag a lot on our social media called Built Not Bought, and there's a reason. You get more satisfaction and a feeling of achievement if you know you built it.
Yeah.
And put the work and put the effort in. So anyways,
Well,
into serious portion.
Well, not end of serious, because the most serious thing also happened in June, if we're talking about 2025 recap.
Yes.
I stayed up for 4 days straight, which led me to then later in the year have to tattoo my ass. The most serious of serious things that happened in that time frame. Come
You're
on.
right.
Yep.
Come
I
on.
forgot. Gas and I are on Preston's ass. That was a benefit of 2025.
Yep.
How the hell do you forget that? I did that.
It's one of those
I'm
things.
ADHD too.
Listen,
How the hell do I
listen.
know?
It's like looking at yourself in the mirror. You got to get reminded sometimes.
At this point,
Do I want to?
I
at
imagine.
this point,
I imagine just every once in a while, Gas and Panic are just sitting there, and then they'll think about it, and then they'll just go to themselves.
I would.
no. So what really happens with me is I'll be talking to somebody about the fact that we stream or stuff like that, and it'll be some stranger, and I will randomly bring up the fact that I'm tattooed on somebody's ass in the Pacific Northwest.
Who we may or may not be trying to talk into move to our area.
Oh
Yeah.
jeez.
Become a thruple.
Yeah.
Oh. That would make
What-
the pod a hell of a lot easier to do.
It would make it more
We
fun.
talked about it.
We've talked
It
about
would make it a lot more fun.
So spoilers for a future episode of the season. There will be a dedicated episode where my lovely, lovely girlfriend Kai will come on the podcast, and Panic and Gas will have 1 hour to convince her that we should move down to Chattanooga.
Oh jeez. Oh
So-
jeez.
So I mean, overall, it was a good 2025. I'm glad it happened. I'm glad the things that happened during 2025 happened because they did
It
shape
made
us.
it made us better streamers.
Yeah, it shaped us to where we're at now, and it's only going to benefit us moving forward. And in that aspect, let's transition. Let's talk about some resolutions for this year. Like what's something that you want to achieve this year that's, I don't want to hear I want 1,500 followers or something like I want a legit resolution. Like what is something that you want to achieve
So
in 2026?
So I'll start because you guys are talking about consistency, and Elijah and I have been the least consistent the last 4 months, mainly because of life circumstances.
No.
Between both of us, and Elijah and I, after kind of talking over the last week and a half of what we want to do for future plans, we are not going to fully give up on PvE quite yet, or try and do things
Good.
solo. However, we are going to focus way more on our streaming content directly feeds into making YouTube videos. And so my goal is not anything to do with subscriber or follower count. We will release one big video project that is an hour and a half minimum each on YouTube once a quarter. So 4 in a year. We're going to do 4 big YouTube videos because it seems like doing big, long videos seem to do well. And people doing it as creator once a quarter and then having them feed into a stream that they could watch you make that content, at least the gameplay side of it live, seems to be a well put together thing. So starting on Monday, I will be starting to stream one of those projects. And that'll be basically the only exclusive thing I stream. And then we'll go from there. We have two of these projects are nailed down, so the podcast gets the scoop. Beating Pokemon Legends EA with only catching shiny Pokemon.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
And
Why?
that is it is a love letter.
The torture.
It is a love letter to my favorite thing to do in Pokemon, which is shiny hunting. And I got the privilege to be a
makes
part of
sense.
a Discord community of Pokemon players that basically every shiny hunting method we have in Legends EA came out of that Discord.
That's cool.
And got to be a part of the process of discovering a lot of those things.
Nifty.
And testing those things out. So it'll basically be a love letter of showcasing all of the work we've done. And so we are showing off every non-patched out method of how to shiny hunt throughout the playthrough. And so it's just one giant love letter. And then the other one is Elijah and I are going to play through every single mainline Mario Party game, but carry our stars over between each map. Panic, what the fuck
I
are
like
you doing?
that idea. He's eating.
I have no idea what he's doing, but I'm laughing my ass off.
What the fuck are you doing?
He's eating flaccid French toast.
I thought it was.
I am.
I thought they were just fucking, the hot dogs. And you just eating them because he likes the feel.
No, it's French toast
He is
sticks.
the glizzy.
Same-
Hey, he is the glizzy gladiator. If you come to our stream,
So-
you'll notice that. You'll see that when he gets mentioned in the chat.
That's
Sorry.
fucking hilarious.
That's one nice thing about doing this podcast, recording wise, is I can sit here and snack while you fuckers talk. Because nobody's going to see it. Well, other than Tub Club people, when we actually, if we actually put it up in the Tub Club.
Tub Club
to
is gonna-
watch.
Tub Club is going to get the video version of it. So
Yeah.
if you're a Tub Club member, I link in the Discord, the GP Playhouse Discord, you will get the video version.
Yep.
So if you still want the visual gags, you gotta pay the Tub Club.
Who's visually gagging?
I've already got.
I mean, what?
I've already got some teaser trailer videos that I want to use clips from this. So pretty excited about that.
And then so those are the two. It's beating Legends. That's including its DLC because there's a lot of shiny hunting methods that are exclusive to the DLC. To catch and use only shiny Pokemon, and Elijah and I play Mario Party, but our stars carry over between each map and each game.
I like that idea.
And
I was intrigued by that idea when you told us about that one a couple weeks ago.
yeah, so we're gonna just do a bunch of videos like that. So, fun fact, notable. Guess what happened to Elijah?
A meteor hit him.
No, he dropped out of school. He dropped out of school. But it's like
Depending on your parents, I mean, that could be a meteor hitting you.
no, it's because his parents own a trucking company, and he's gonna go work for the trucking company.
Oh, it sounds like my Uncle Greg. My Uncle Greg had to drop out of school because his dad was making so much money at the Honda shop that they had in the highway that there was no point in going to school.
Yeah, no, it's literally the same thing for him. So he's actually gonna start trucking and driving freight so that he can learn what the truckers at the company actually have to go through on a week by week basis as he's learning the ins and outs of the company.
Crazy.
So
I like that you said that he got hit by a meteor, like he's living in fucking Smallville.
He said guess. I have no idea what the fuck it was gonna have you. It could have been he got a chicken bone lodged in his throat. I have no idea.
he did get a bone lodged in his throat when he was up here, but we're not going to talk about that one.
Hey, wait, whoa! Whoa!
Hey yo!
Whoa!
That's the biggest resolution for me this year. Last year was
I
a
want to
lot.
make sure that. No, go ahead.
Last year was a lot, as we talked about Night Shift. Last year was a lot of me using my free time to do projects for other people. This year, I'm going to be selfish and do a lot of projects for me.
You should.
I'm going to be
Good.
very
Hell yeah.
I'm going to be very selfish and do a lot of projects for me. Obviously, this podcast is also a selfish project because I love doing this. So it's not like Panic and Gas are forcing me to do this. I fucking love doing this show. So this is one of.
They got you in the basement gunpoint. You know that.
You don't think that's my
No,
kink?
we pay Preston and reach arounds.
That's so true.
Oh, okay.
That way they can look at the ass tattoo while they jerk me off.
That's right.
Why do you think
What about
you
you?
haven't seen my hand on camera?
I've been wondering.
What about you?
Notable.
What about you, Notable?
Yeah.
One of what mine is?
Yeah. Say something. Say something, bitch.
I have like one.
Be
and
thoughtful,
one only,
motherfucker.
and it's literally just to improve the stream. I don't give a shit about followers. I don't give a shit about subs. I don't give a shit about none of that stuff. That shit, if it comes, it's whatever. I just want to make sure that the stream itself is better looking. And that's pretty much it. That and, well, the same resolution I have every year. Lose weight, fat ass. But yeah, other than those, that's
I feel
about
you
it.
on that one.
I try to lose weight every year because of all the fucking medical issues I got. I don't got a choice.
I got one. I got a resolution for you. Do 3 streams this year without headphones.
How the hell am I supposed to do
Oh
this
my
shit
gosh.
and listen to the game? I can't even
Get earbuds.
You can say whatever the hell you wanted right now. You can call me a bitch. You can call me whatever. I can't hear nothing.
Bitch. Got him.
They
Get
do
earbuds.
exist.
Hell no.
The best part is
I
that
don't like these.
Mike, because my camera's not on, he couldn't even read my lips while he had his headphones off.
That makes sense though. Like your stream's great, man. I enjoy it. I have a
Yeah.
good time. It's never boring. Even though the games you play are not my style of games.
It's
still
because
enjoy
I'm an
it.
idiot.
Yeah, exactly.
mean,
What do you think
Um,
our channel is?
exactly.
You
They're
idiot.
games I don't enjoy, but I still do them. Just kidding. I'm actually enjoying Farming Sim. I've been
Truthfully,
enjoying
though, I think that is the streamer way is the easiest way to do it is be as charming and dumb as physically possible.
Are you saying that
Yeah.
me making Donkey Kong grunts every time I play Mario Party is charming?
No, I mean that's pure gold. Duh.
Look, that's really what's really happening there is that's just him and Elijah getting it on.
No,
I mean, we're
That's-
not. We're
that's the-
trying not.
that's the
no, no.
climax.
If you want,
We're
if you
trying
want,
not to out him.
if
remember?
you want the soundbite that's the most sus, just type in the word "shirt" in our chat, and you'll hear me go, "Oh, Elijah's taking off his shirt."
God damn it, Baka. Anyways, though, seriously, that is the goal. That is the only thing that I'm worried about. That is making transitions look better or doing anything like that at all. And the problem is I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So I'm gonna have to ask people to either run through it because go watch a YouTube video is the equivalency of listening to nails on a chalkboard. I can't. No, it's not gonna happen.
Just give me remote
But,
control of your PC. Nothing bad will happen.
So, anyways, I'm gonna. Seriously though, that's pretty much it. It's literally I just want to make sure that I have transition. I don't even have a just chatting screen. I have nothing. I don't do nothing. I know you gave me that. Some
Oh
of the
yeah,
stuff,
I said
yes,
at
but,
one point I'd make you one of those, huh?
I for space stuff. I don't think about it. I don't even have the panels up. The Gas gave me panels I can put up to on the fucking Twitch channel. It's just I don't think about any of this stuff. I have
Let's sit down one day.
I have
Yeah.
710 followers roughly. I think it's something like that, and that has come from literally doing nothing except for getting sound alerts and turning the stream on. I don't get why you fuckers show up. I love y'all, but I don't get it.
Okay,
You got a purty mouth.
you got a purty mouth. You make
You're
some
good.
funny noises with a mouth.
Okay.
You're a good dude and you're entertaining.
I still don't get it though. I mean, I look at all of your other fucking stream in existence, you guys included, and there's lots of bells and whistles and shit. And I just push the button and then have a really shitty starting soon screen, and then I'm there.
Now, I hate to burst your bubble, Notable, but most of the big streamers, that's all they do too.
Oh,
Yeah.
Really? I
Yeah.
thought there was a lot of bells and whistles attached.
There's some
Look at
that
that.
do, but
You
then
seen
like,
Asmongold stream?
yeah, you seen Asmongold stream? He doesn't do shit.
I actively avoid pieces of shit.
You actively avoid the man who used a rat as his alarm clock because when the sun hit it, it made it smell.
Okay.
So anyway,
I actively avoid pieces of shit.
So
anyway.
what's funny, notable, I actually have a plan to do away with, so the way our cameras are set up, my goal for 2026 is to eventually set it up to where it's just Gas and I sitting in corners. You can't see nothing else behind us.
Oh, you mean like a green screen type of situation?
Yeah, just us,
That'd
and
be good
it
for you
gives
guys.
it gives more visual for gaming.
No, 100%. I
so-
can't do it. There's no way.
Oh
but
yeah,
So,
the
space
fine.
It's
I'm in
also-
wouldn't work.
That's also a
I probably
PvE
have to talk about that with Gas.
That's also
separately.
a PvE thing because we are simplifying our layout. Just we're still using the new assets I got, but way more gameplay screen. It's just gonna make life easier for editing.
You know what?
So-
Speaking of gameplay screen, I don't want to interrupt you. Double D came in today, and he's like, "Why do you have the logo up for the? Why do you have the logo up for the boys?" And I was like, "What do you mean the two?" I'm like, "The two dads, one tub." I have that up all the time because I promote the pod. And he's like, "Oh wait, that makes sense." He never noticed it. It's literally right under my fucking head.
We need
Oh,
to.
I
So
can-
I,
I
need
can
to,
send him
I
the
need
new
to
one.
send you the updated one.
I can
Yeah,
send
we got to
him-
send
yeah.
you the updated one. Yeah.
I'll do it right now.
Yeah,
Um,
that's I promote it all the fucking time. I just found it funny because I don't have anything else on my screen outside of that.
It is true.
What about-
We are the only thing on your screen besides you.
I had other things on there at one point when I was playing Helldivers, but like that's it. That's
Oh,
because
yeah,
that's the only thing that other
The boot camp badge.
yeah, the
Yeah.
boot camp badge. I had
Oh.
a few other things too.
Talking about
I have a couple of. I
talking
have
about
a couple of those that I threw away.
talking about things I had extremely fun with. The boot camp was hella fun. Things
It
that
was
things that I don't play anymore. Helldivers 2.
Helldivers.
Yeah.
Well, it's only because they fucked their game up.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't want to go into a long fucking conversation about it. They just fucked the
It's-
game up.
it's-
That's a whole new episode.
They could bring
Um,
in a bunch of things that could easily.
The game
repair
is
the
not
game
in a
and put
good
it
state
back
right
on
now.
top, but it's just
Yeah.
not going to.
Yeah, the game's not in a
Yeah.
good state right now.
So,
Arc Raiders took its place.
100%
so I
Um,
think so me
we-
personally for 2026 on the personal side is to grow at work, just grow in my career. I moved over to a new team on January 1st. So and I'm already pretty much saying suck it to all the guys that were already on this team that's been there for 3 or 4 years, because I come in and I'm already number one. So
Hell yeah.
eat it, boys and girls.
Mm-mm.
But it just to grow there, and then family, just put a focus on family, which I do that every year. It's always one of my resolutions to make that one of my main focuses is my family, and friends, my actual friends, which are pretty much family. But from like a GP Playhouse standpoint, just-
let me do. I mean, my personal one is kind of like the personal one from Notable. I got to lose weight again. I gained a lot of the weight back that I had lost, and I gotta
That's my fault.
lose it again.
I
I gotta
lost
get-
50 pounds last year.
I gotta get healthier again.
boys, when I married my wife, I was 156 pounds. I am now 220 pounds.
Yeah, but how tall are you?
5'10".
Oh, you fat fuck.
Yep. So if I can get, that is one of my goals, is to get down to about 190.
I'm glad
which
you're
is-
be happy you're shorter. It's a hell of a lot easier to lose weight from that perspective. Your knees and shoulders and shit don't go out as easy.
So here's the problem though, is my fatness is not in my shoulders, my chest, my legs. If I
It's a gut?
suck in, yeah, it's just a gut. If
That's
I
all mine
suck
is, too.
in, while I'm standing up, you can't tell that I'm chunky.
Oh, you can tell I am.
now when I get distracted or I've got an ADHD moment where I'm doom scrolling something
We're
standing
already
up,
there.
I set my phone on my right here, and you see
Yeah,
my guts sticking out.
Hell yeah,
One of us.
fucking
Um,
shelf.
One of us.
So, but no.
I
Anyways,
wish there was a way that.
Go
I
ahead,
wish there was
Gas.
a way that you and me could
No,
lose
I mean,
weight
that's-
together, Gas. Personally,
Huh?
I don't know how we would do. There was a way
There is.
for us to lose weight together.
Yeah, we just
Making
have
some kind of fucking.
I
get in
mean,
a
we just
Discord call together on the phone and go walk
yeah,
together.
we just
yeah.
well
I guess we
that
could do that.
or we could. I mean, it's just all about accountability
Yeah.
with each other.
Yeah.
Like we just got to set it up and follow it.
Problem
So,
is my knees are bum.
So from the GP perspective, I'm going to do the funny one first.
Okay.
And this is out of a conversation that Panic and I have had recently. We're going to start using our Be Right Back screen more.
Thank God.
Like when we do ads and things like that, rather than like having one of us get up and go away and the other one's still there, I think we're actually going to try to use the Be Right Back screen and actually take a break. I actually set up a quick button on my streamer dashboard earlier to run a 3-minute ad.
I got that
have
on
it.
top of my OBS.
I have it right here. I'm ready. I don't have the ad. You can run the ads. I'll do the scene change.
There you go.
So, and so on my aspect of the GP Playhouse side, my goal is to be better with my shit that I have, when it comes to technology.
Oh,
I have a fucking Stream Deck that I've had for a year and a half.
give it to
I've
me.
used it one time. I use it mainly for my XLR microphone because it's the XLR dock. That's it. It's I use it for my dynamic microphone. That's it.
Meanwhile,
and today for the first time ever, I set up my Wavelength profile and I have a whole new setup. I can control all my volumes from my fucking dock now.
Meanwhile, I'm over here with my Stream Deck. I have the podcast keys. I have my stream keys. I have Kylie's stream keys whenever she does her rare stream. I have editing hotkeys, so I don't have to use keyboard shortcuts. I just hit a button on my Stream Deck. It's so nice.
Who bought that for you? Because we love you.
You guys, because you heard me complaining too much when we started this podcast about not having a fucking Stream Deck and how hard it was to transition things. God.
And realistically, it's because we love you.
That's true.
We really appreciate you. That's what it was. So I mean, that's the two kind of goofy things with GP Playhouse. But I think my biggest resolution for GP Playhouse is not to go viral or become famous or to be more consistent, because we're doing those things, but it's to bring joy to people.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's it. To bring joy to people that fit our vibe. And I get it. There's going to be a lot of people that come and go that I'm probably going to say something and they're going to be like, I don't like these fucking guys anymore. And they're going to go. And it's happened already. What people don't realize is they come for the chaos, but if gas is not there, they probably wouldn't come to watch just me. And that's not a knock on me. That's just because we work well together. It creates one vibe with the two of us. I'm very boring if I'm by myself. I don't have anybody to play off of. I don't talk to anybody. I'm very to myself.
I would totally believe that.
So, that's just it. So I do, when we do our solo streams, I want to be better at that. I want to actually get better at doing solo streams. So, but the biggest thing is joy. We want to bring joy to the people that come and hang out with us and come watch us. So, with that being said, this was a pretty cool little venture into the new format for the podcast. I liked it. It was structured. We had a good conversation. We talked about some things. It's a good time. There's some good moments in it. you just got to remember, if you want to hear us, if you want to hear our podcast, you got to download us. You got to go hit that follow button on Apple, hit that follow button on Spotify or whatever platform you're on.
Set
And
it up
set
for
it
auto
to-
downloads.
Set it for auto download.
Do
Even
it,
if you don't
cowards.
listen to it, just let it download.
There's an auto download.
Yeah,
Yep.
just automatically downloads. Once you follow it, it'll auto download it.
Good to know.
We're a bi-weekly podcast, so we've got an episode that will drop on Monday at noon. And then the next one is 2 weeks from Monday.
Yep. 2 weeks from Monday.
So
We just be forewarned, because we're not live. There might be chronologically some podcasts that we might back end, and they might be like, hey, we pre-recorded this in case we had a buffer week or we couldn't record. So just keep in mind, not every single podcast you're going to hear necessarily is going to be chronologically recorded.
yes. So you may hear us say we were talking about this last week and be talking about something that we didn't talk about on
Yep.
the last episode. But so one big thing is notable. Let everybody know where they can find you. What's your socials?
Literally
your-
everything is TTV notable too. Everything.
Is it
Good enough.
notable or no table?
It's notable.
No table. Got it.
All right.
Damn it.
Preston,
It's table, no T, bitch if you know me well enough. It just kind of depends.
sexy mouth.
Yeah, like I said, if you know me well enough.
Preston, what about you? Where can we
Twitch.
find you?
Twitch.tv/Preston versus Elijah and YouTube.com/Preston versus Elijah. Come Monday, as this episode gets uploaded for the public, that night at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, if you really want to stay up that late on my East Coast friends. I'll be starting my playthrough of Pokemon ZA. It'll be my second playthrough, where we only catch shiny Pokemons, and I show you how easy it actually is to catch in this game, because it is stupid easy to catch shiny Pokemon in this game. We have it down to a science, like a literal algorithmic science. So
Hell yeah.
come hang out. It'll be tons of fun. And then you'll see me hang out in the GP Playhouse Discord. Just randomly snark 24/7.
And as always, you can find Gas and myself at GP Playhouse.
Pretty much everywhere.
We are GP Playhouse on Twitch, GP.Playhouse on TikTok, GP Playhouse on Facebook and Instagram, and GP
YouTube.
Playhouse on YouTube as well now. And then, as always, you can find Two Dads, One Tub on all major platforms. And please just go give us 5 stars, rate us, tell us you love us, tell us you hate us. Tell me my dick smells like elderberries and cabbage.
If you don't, I'll be sad.
It won't hurt our feelings. We will love it.
It just means you listen to it.
But again, we really appreciate the community that we have been able to grow over the last year. We love all of you. It really means a lot to us. Without y'all, we wouldn't be doing these things. So for that, we want to say thank you. From the bottom of our hearts, we actually want to say thank you.
It's a good 2025.
And here's to a great 2026. So as always, rub-a-dub-dub.
Thanks for hanging in the tub.
I'm not convinced that birds are real at all. They go offline like someone pulled the wall. My brain's been fizzing like a soda stream. And the forecast says the sky's about to scream. Tell me why the ducks are chanting, why the bathtub lights are slanting, why my therapist just texted low good luck. I don't know what to do. Two dads, one tub, season 2. Gas panic, Preston in the stew. Rubber ducks and deja vu. Yeah, the whole damn show's askew. Yeah. Oh! Would you punch a bear for bragging rights? Someone said they smell like motorbikes. My brain's still buzzing like a fall
keeping that too.
I still don't know what to do. That's One Tub Season 2. Gas Panic Preston pulling through. Rubber ducks unite the crew. And somehow chaos feels brand new. That's One Tub Season 2. Gas Panic Preston pulling through. Rubber ducks unite the crew. And somehow chaos feels brand new. If the bubbles burst and the lights turn blue, just remember nobody here has a clue. Season 2's wild, unhinged, and sincere. See you next week. Bring snacks and maybe fear.